Hi, I am Lucy and I thought I'd give this vlogging malarkey a go. I have no idea what I'm doing and I will say 100 times and I'll probably swear and I sound like a posh twat. But other than that, I'm going to give it a go and do some recipes for you as we are all in lockdown. They are, well, I'll try and use ingredients that you've got in your cupboard. I have got a lot of ingredients in my cupboard. I don't particularly want to eat any of them, but let's give it a go. Right, so today I'm going to, ooh, what's my finger? This is not going to go well. I am going to make green lentil soup with some curry powder in it and with some crispy paneer cubes on the top. Well, Waitrose had a load of paneer because I think people prefer halloumi. This is tons cheaper, less salty and sort of buttery, and I think will go quite nicely with this. And right, let's give it a go. Oh, there's my finger again. Really, this is not going to be professional. If you think it's going to be professional, then you better switch off now. Thank you. Right, here we go. God knows how people do this. It's very difficult. Start with a bit of oil and butter in your pan and melt it. I put oil in with butter because if you put it on its own, then it will burn. So put a little bit of oil in there and let it melt. And next you're going to add the chopped onion. I've already chopped mine, like I'm on a proper TV show. So let's just leave that to melt a minute and find something to stir it with. Good Lord, I might have to be more organised than this. Okay, and I've said about 1,000 times. Right, that's starting to melt now. So I'm going to add the onion. I only had a red onion, but if you've got a yellow one, that's absolutely fine. Give it a poke and let that come up to start to get a bit of colour on it. You don't particularly want it to burn or go too brown, you just want to get it to go translucent. So give it a stir, melt the butter and let that sizzle away for a bit until it starts to become translucent. Right, that's been boringly doing its thing for a couple of minutes. Now I'm going to add some garlic. I am completely utterly lazy and also trying to use up store-cupboard things, so I've used lazy garlic from a jar. This brand is brilliant and super cheap from Ocado. They're not paying me to say that. So put that in. Give it another stir. Please use fresh garlic if you've got it. I can't bear the waste. Rather it was used than thrown away. So give it a stir. Cook it down a little bit more, probably for about a minute. And well, just some time for rambling now, I suppose. I'm feeding the 5,000 here with 2 grown-up sons, a husband, dog, me, boredom eating. I suspect you're all doing the same. It's very dull. I'm not enjoying cooking 3 meals a day for hungry people. At least this will fill them up. Lentils are, leaning on the gas, lentils are amazing for filling people up. Great source of protein, incredibly cheap because I'm spending a fortune on food at the moment. Anyway, here we go. It's all doing its thing. The onion is quite nice and soft. The garlic is fragrant. So now I'm going to add the curry powder and chilli flakes and cook that off a little bit. I've gone for just a tablespoon of curry powder and half a teaspoon of chilli flakes to add it a bit of spice. We are a family of spice lovers. Use less or more if yours aren't. And just cook that off for a minute or so. Turn the heat down a little bit. Cook it off so it smells all nice and currified. And then we're going to add the lentils. They are nearly ready to go in. I did tell you this wasn't going to be super professional, didn't I? Right, that's had about a minute now. the lentils. Give them a good stir around. Coat them in all the nice spicy, oniony, garlicky bits. No sign of the dog yet, so that's impressive. Someone must be eating something somewhere else in the house. It's the only time the dog doesn't bother me. Okay. You need about 1.5 litres of stock. I've used the concentrated chicken stock, but if you've got vegetable stock, if you're keeping it vegetarian, then use vegetable stock, or you could just use water, but I think that might be a bit flavourless. So bear with. Right, pour that on. It's 1 litre, so I'm just going to get the other 1/2 litre. There we go. Ooh, give it a good stir. Bring it up to the simmer. I hope you can still see, it's not all cloudy from the steam. Right, turn it up. And then when it's simmering, I want to put the lid on and cook it for, let me just check. Anywhere between 1/2 an hour and 50 minutes. I think it just depends on your lentils. So once that's up to the simmer, I'm going to put the lid on. You can just imagine what that looks like, I'm sure. Right, it's doing its thing now. So turn it, ooh, it's spitting at me. Turn it over, looks nice and crispy, it's cooking. There we go. I'm eating some cashews I found. Because actually I've only had coffee for breakfast. There we go. Give me a bit of a meal of this. I just kind of want to make sure it's browned on all sides. No need to be too pernickety about it. Oh, it looks lovely. There we go. Making a right meal of this. Oh, fingers again. They are clean because, let's face it, we've all done nothing but wash our hands for the last 3 weeks or so. There we go. Brown it on the other side. And then when it's done, just pop it on. Well, I'm going to put some salt on mine because it is quite, well, it's not bland, but it's not as salty as halloumi. So you might want to put a salt in it. And then put it on some kitchen paper to drain the oil off. And then that's ready for your garnish. It's a bit spitty, which is dangerous. Ooh. Just keep it moving once it's done on one side. I might just have a little taste. Looks yum. Ooh, I'm really hot. Sorry about that. Even with my mouth full. Delicious. Okay, I'm going to put a bit of salt on it. It's up to you whether you do that or not. I like things quite salty. So when it's crisp on all sides, which it's not terribly far from being, I'm going to scoop it out into a bowl. Here we go. Grind the kitchen roll, just to take any excess oil off it. And then I'm going to cook the rest of it off. Right, while we've been away, George has fried off another packet of halloumi and eaten it himself. And the lentils seem to be done. It should look still quite firm, still have a bit of bite to them, but they are softer. I'm just going to taste with a clean spoon. They seem lovely. Right, you now need to put some salt in them. I'm going to go with 1/2 teaspoon to start with. Give it a stir. And then add the coconut milk. I've got some random little carton of coconut milk that I must have got somewhere odd, which I found on my cupboard forage. So squeeze all that in, or just use half a tin if that's what you've got. Give it a stir. And then I'm going to leave it to cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to blitz it with my hand blender. So I'm going to go in, and you kind of don't want it to be too smooth. You want a bit of texture to it, or you can do it as smooth as you like. This is going to be noisy, so brace yourself. Oh, if I switch it on, it'll be noisy. Okay, just put that out of harm's way. Right, with another clean teaspoon, go in and have a taste. It's quite nice and silky. Oh, that's delicious. It's a bit immodest of me, but it is actually very delicious. Right, and now we're going to put some in a bowl and put the croutons on the top. Right, well, so much for my first vlog. I realised that on my plating up video that I didn't even have the video switched on, so that's a bit rubbish. But I hope you like what you saw of it. I promise I'll try and get a bit better. This is literally my first attempt, and I've got grey roots and not very much makeup on, and it's quite difficult to do a video recipe, as it turns out. Other people make it look incredibly easy. I make it look a bit shit. Anyway, I will also post this recipe on the blog, so you've got all the ingredients, and you'll also get a photo of what it looks like at the end, where my video incompetence let me down. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I promise I'll try and get better. Thank you.